Someone recently asked, what do you mean you walk around your property for an hour? That's got to be boring. Well, here's this little hill. And then there's always the fact that, Mitzi, come. I'm concerned she's going to get eaten by a coyote or mountain lion. See those posts? That's the corner. I've been at it for about 10 minutes. It's cold. It's early morning. It's just 7. Okay. So, way down, past that end post that you see there, way over. That's the barn thing. And then, I don't know, then you see the pens, the little metal for the pens, and then the roads after that, all the way back. This is about what 5 acres is. It's not huge, but you can see the terrain. Plus, as a legally blind person, when I turn this direction, I can't see shit because the sun is coming from this direction. I have my lovely little Mitzi, and so it takes me about an hour, 45 to 55 minutes to do just over 5,000 steps and see all the rocks and stuff. Plus yesterday, due to my Charles Bonnet syndrome, I had kangaroos hopping around with me. And someone said, how do you deal with the weird stuff you see? Well, yeah, I'm luckily young enough to still have some sense, know what it is, and know that there aren't any kangaroos in southern Arizona. That is a dome home that my husband's grandparents built back in the 70s. This is just here because it drops off. It's not like the end of the property. So this stuff down here, that like sandy bit, that's actually a river. We call them washes in Arizona because rivers only have water part of the year. So I do these big loops and variations, and I just keep going and going and going until I get my time in and my steps. And sometimes I go down that, but I'm not taking you down that because that seems a little scary to hold something while I'm doing it. I need both my hands for balance when I go down the harder things. But it's a bit of a workout. It's not just flat ground. I have to worry about falling down because of the rocks. And then a lot of the like cactusy plants of the desert, they have stickers and weird shit that grows out of them that falls down and spits stuff. I have to worry about that. So see, I mean, it's definitely working up and down. And then I really think that vibration plate is helping for my recovery time. I'm a little concerned that it's adding to some neck and hip stiffness, but I think that's also good. See, this is the shit I walk into. That's not good. And that big thing, one of those had fallen down one day. I tripped right the hell over it. Yes, some people have said recently, oh my God, you're swearing so much. You know what? I grew up where people swore. Not a lot. I grew up in Minnesota with the Swedes and the Norwegians. And damn it and shit and hell, it wasn't the end of the world. It was just an exclamation point. So this area floods during monsoon rains. The ground in Arizona is called caliche. It is so dense that when it does rain, the rain can't soak into it fast enough. See? That might be part of the car that got stuck because somebody tried to pass it last monsoon. My husband had to come out in his truck and get the tractor with our cousin, and everybody had to work at getting this guy out. Mitzi, come. So this is now walking in the sand workout. So, you know, it is a workout. Everybody says, oh, it's not a workout. That seems ridiculous to walk around your property. Well, no, it is a workout. It absolutely is. And, okay, I think there's a branch coming up here soon that I have to pay attention to. Oh, yep, there we go. And then we're going to come up this. See this nice steep little deal? This is one of the safer ones. And then sometimes when I've been doing all these little ups and downs in the back 40 and stumbling over rocks and whatnot, I will work my way back towards the front and loop in, which is a little bit flatter going through the old goat and pig pens. And because we do have wash going through so much of the property, there's a fair amount of debris. We haven't put water in it lately, but there's the pond. It was so hot last summer. We just felt like it was something we needed to do for the wildlife, the good wildlife and the bad. Okay, yes, it is run down. But here's the thing. When you live in the desert, you can build the nicest of nice thing, and within 2 or 3 years, it's run down. It's just the way it goes we go into the 20s in the overnights in the winter with snow multiple times to 115 last summer frequently. There's just so much stress on everything. And you'd be surprised at how the sun kills things. You very rarely see a plastic fence here. So that's the RV hookup. See, there's the house. That's the garage. Mitzi, come. So this is still the side of the property. You can hardly even see way back in that corner with the short posts. Can you see that? So it's a bit of a hike. I don't actually know. We basically have a rectangle of 5 acres. I don't know what the dimensions are, but I figure since I walk all the way up into that corner, come way down here, walk all the way across. Yeah, the roof used to have shingles, and then they decided instead of replacing it, they just did the elastomeric roof right over the top of it, because that's the thing you do in Arizona. So here are the pens. Come on, Mitzi. That little square, that window is the yarn closet. See, right off the porch. There's Mitzi. So we've got 4 connecting large animal pens. And then this is our little back driveway. I like this walk because I just stay off the road. And it's not that hill, because there's quite a few of those over here. Then we've got the wash a little ways over there, and our property ends either in the wash or just past it. So this is where the kangaroos were yesterday. They were just up and down this chunk. See, there's the wash. I definitely know there are some car chunks over there from last year. Oy, oy, oy. See, the wash is over there. Broke down one of the pig pens. That stuff will get reused for something else eventually. Big water trough. And now we are back to the very tall, it's much taller than you'd think, hay barn. I think that's Uncle Steve taking out his car hauler to go get somebody's car stuck somewhere. So now I'm going to hike up again by the chicken coop and then back to the corner. So that was about 10 minutes of my daily walk. I do that about 5 times. It's a bit, but it's enjoyable. I hope that it motivates you to get out and do a little something wherever you can, however you can. Look with your heart first, not your eyes. Thanks for being here.